say you must obey. Good luck.
Come on, man. You surrendered? He surrendered.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
doing? You switched off completely. I need you to switch.
Do your kissing.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that
Box.
Yo, he's cheating. He's hitting me from like 10 blocks away.
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's so fake.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're letting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Don't...
And back.
Nah, this game is fake. He got some cheat. He got some cheat where he play defense even when he doesn't play defense. Oh, he turned off the cheat.
Stop what you doing! Come on!
See, when he turned off the cheat, when you call it out, he turns it off.
Wait, son, get this boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Let's do it.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. The fight's not over yet.
Let's go.
What's he doing? Come on, don't worry about that round. Let's go out there, let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
And back.
Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. That's the only... That should decide the whole fight right there. That should decide the whole fight right there. I'm a knockout artist. I'm not a... What was he doing to me the whole match? He didn't do nothing to me the whole match. Like, he was doing like little cute little combinations. Like, I knocked you down, buddy. That should be the deciding factor right there.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. So it's Lyndon Arthur, tipping the scales at 173 pounds. He's 6'2" tall, with a reach just over 74 inches. And the man he'll be facing, it's the Lyndon King Arthur. Over half of his wins have come by way of knockout. Fights out of Manchester, United Kingdom. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny sky.
All right.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Here we go for round 1. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. A perfect counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. Want to cool you down, want to watch your back, want to give you instructions in your head, and want to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every switch.
Nice counter-punch right up the middle. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Terrific counter lands. You'd like to see more jabs. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shots. Did you see that? Oh, and that was a big shot to Arthur. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Arthur.
You've completely switched
On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. Swing and a miss with that jab. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Punch, counter punch. And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Solid punch. And he misses with that straight left. That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
If I was you, I'd stop trying to back me down, buddy. It's not working.
Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Focus, get your mind back on the job.
Great work. I love that. I love that.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Misses with the jab. Incredible work rate. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Are we about to see Arthur go down? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this.
Need to go back out there, and he will win this round.
And there's the bell for round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. These punches coming from every angle. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gyms. You can do it in the back. They've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action. Did you see that? Oh, and that was a big shot to Arthur. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Arthur in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I tell you.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent? This fight's not over.
On to the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You don't want to trade shots. Both men step back for just a moment. This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. A lot of effort being exerted here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Arthur in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro.
Just be smart. Get your shots off.
And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That jab doesn't score. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Oh, what a punch. Big hook doesn't land. Beautiful counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it.
Good round, I like that.
Round 8, and we're off again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a bang.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and down goes Lyndon Arthur.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it.
With a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you still want to fight.
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. And here he is, Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight champ. You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. There's a counter shot. Nice punch. And he misses with that jab. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big.
And down goes Jones Jr. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Here we go for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice job getting that punch through. That counter shot lands. And he scores with the counter. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
That counter punch caught him clean. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't.
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Do you believe what we're seeing? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. He blocks the right uppercut. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't find a home for that jab. Perfect counter shot. That jab doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round.
Fuck all that shit. Back up off me, buddy.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Prevents that left uppercut from scoring. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that lap. Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
is off the charts. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Is he going to punch himself out, though? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot guess.
Let him back into this.
On to the 6th round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Swing and a miss with the hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. Beautiful counter shot. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
A shot from the goal.